Is this any better, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Yes? Yeah! We did it, guys! Woo! All right. Yeah. All right. Should I do an open for you guys? Do you guys want to see an open? Yeah. All right. And we are live tonight in what is another. Wait, I screwed that up. Hold on. Let me try it again. I'm nervous. I've never done this live. You guys are making me nervous. And we are live tonight from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous night here at Urza's Holotable Hall. How are you guys doing? And ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to welcome you, those that have traveled near and far. We've got Hoth in the house, Nal Hutta, Celeste, and even some hustlers all the way from Dantooine. Yes, the hall is packed and the excitement is palpable. And this is where I put a picture of Palp up for you guys. Anyways. And what if I told you guys there was a savior, a hero for one of the most iconic yet just sort of above average factions on those tables? Yes, the Jedi. They have never been considered the it faction, but you know what they say, guys. Never say never, especially in the Outer Rim, baby. This is so stupid. So, Hall, we've got a lot to digest here. The kit reveal, the meta relevance, and the ultimate question, was all the hype worth all the fuss? Enough talk. The Revan reveal is here. You better believe questions will be answered tonight. Let's hit it. How was that, guys? Did that work? Oh my God, I can't even keep up with the comments. Holy crap. I don't know what to do, guys. This is so overwhelming, but thank you guys. I'm in awe right now that there's 500 people watching this stream. Okay. So you guys want to talk kit? Let's look at the kit here. I cannot show you guys gameplay. They made a move to put the kit up right now. So that's why I'm live streaming. I had all this recorded and my script was ready to go for tomorrow. But this is right here, right now. Hopefully tomorrow or Thursday, we'll have some chance to put up some gameplay for you guys. But we will talk kit right here, right now. And let's just get right into it. So our man Revan, he's here. And he is a light side. So let me just go back here. Jedi Revan is here. Light side Jedi, Old Republic attacker. Going to be requiring all 5 of the Old Republic faction characters to unlock him. And if the unlock does happen at 7 stars, we already know this, guys. But when he's in the leader spot, he's going to focus on a broad ranging kind of stat increases across the board. We've got Jedi faction characters, Old Republic characters. They're going to get those stat bumps. Added survivability and damage for anything out of turn. You guys will see that more in the kit reveal here. And he's got a new buff called Strategic Advantage. So we'll talk more about that in a sec. Let's just get right into it. Let me scroll down here. Sorry, guys. This is my first time streaming ever, so I'm a little out of it, man. This is wild stuff. All right. So first one here we got is the basic called Ferocious Charge. And it reads, deals special damage to target enemy. This attack deals 25% more damage to dark side enemies. If the target is marked, Revan will gain 20% turn meter. More on marked in a second. Just know it's kind of like a baby death mark. We'll get there in just a sec. And so just a little bit color on this ability. In my testing, this has been a super hard-hitting, pure damage move here. The damage, so you have the bonuses from the leadership ability, and we'll get to his leader in a bit here. But you obviously going against dark side teams in Treya. I saw this basic regularly hitting for over 30k. So absolutely nuts. And it's probably one of the most, if not the most impressive basics in the game. I mean, it's tough to argue that Nihilus is basic with the Dispel on basic. That's pretty amazing stuff, but just the pure damage output here, it's absolutely nuts. So let's move on to Master Strategist. And this is, so I'll go ahead and just read this here. It is a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, 3-turn cooldown. Deals special damage to all enemies. Revan dispels all debuffs on Jedi and Old Republic allies. Then Revan heals all Jedi and Old Republic allies by 10% for each Jedi and each Old Republic ally. Revan gains critical damage up and foresight up for 3 turns. Swap turn meter with target other Jedi. So this one, it's another great move, and it's something you'll notice here is the healing, the cleansing, and the foresight. He's providing just a ton of survivability for Jedi and Old Republic. Turn meter swap here, also sort of like Thrawn. It's pretty amazing. We've seen that ability, that turn meter swap, enables some pretty cool things, and it allows for some nice kind of flexibility on offense here. So we'll move on here, guys. Second special called Direct Focus, and this one's on a 3-turn cooldown, and it has a Zeta on it. It's worth noting here. And we're going to inflict a buff immunity and mark target enemy for 2 turns. This effect can't be resisted, evaded, copied, or dispelled. Increase target enemy's cooldowns by 1. Reduce their turn meter by 50% and stun them for 1 turn. This attack can't be evaded. Call all Jedi allies to assist, dealing 50% less damage. So this move is where it really starts to amp up, guys. This is, first and foremost, we've got Mark here, which is sort of like a baby version of Death Mark, which I mentioned before. It's kind of just like Death Mark, but it doesn't have the bonus damage that you would get, the max health damage or whatever that Death Mark does. But think of it as it's a non-cleansable taunt that you can basically place on an enemy. Focus down a single support character. So I'm looking at like Traya here. You put this on Traya and you just go to town on her. You wail on her. It's a forced taunt. So even if Scion's doing his thing, you can just continue to wail on Traya. And if that's not reliable enough for you guys, and that's not good enough, it's also got a non-cleansable buff immunity here, which can absolutely shut down like the best variable tanks out there. I think that ability, putting that on, if you wanted to skip Traya altogether and just put that on Scion in the opening matchup, he's not taunting, and it's non-cleansable. I think it lasts for a few turns. I'll have to check on that, but I think that ability is going to be the meta-relevant ability for a very long time here. And, you've also got the all-in attack with the Jedi there. That's very cool stuff, some amazing damage, and it's going to be a perfect complement to the leader ability, which we have coming up here. And this is a mouthful, guys. This leader ability, it's a lot, but it's pretty sweet. So let's just get right into it. It's a Zeta on this one as well. At the start of the battle, Jedi and Old Republic allies gain +5 speed, +5% crit chance, and +5% offense for each Jedi and Old Republic ally. All Jedi allies gain tenacity up for 1 turn. While Revan is in the leader slot and not the ally slot, units are immune to bonus turn meter effects from leader abilities until the start of their first turn of battle. When a Jedi ally attacks out of turn, they recover 20% of their max health protection. Their max protection. There's some survivability here, guys, and deal 35% more damage. When a Jedi uses a basic ability on an enemy with bonus protection, reduce target enemy's max health by 10% stacking. Stacking does not work against raid bosses, guys. And this right here, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, this is anti-nest to the max. You'll see it in the footage, hopefully, when we get to release some gameplay footage to you guys. And then continuing on here, at the start of each Jedi ally's turn, they gain strategic advantage. If no ally has strategic advantage, a Jedi ally with strategic advantage... I totally butchered that. At the start of each Jedi ally's turn, they gain strategic advantage if no ally has strategic advantage. A Jedi ally with strategic advantage has no ally strategic advantage. I don't know if that wording is quite right. A Jedi with strategic advantage can't be countered. So, yeah, we'll come back to that in just a sec here. Let me finish reading what strategic advantage does. It's got a 1-turn cooldown. Basically, dispel all debuffs on target other Jedi ally. Then strategic advantage and assist using their then they gain strategic advantage and assist using their basic ability. The character uses their basic ability and loses strategic advantage. So basically how this works is you're going to be bouncing that back and forth between probably your big damage dealers. So I know this one, the whole leader ability, it's a total doozy here, guys. And there's just so much goodness to unpack here. First up, the stat bumps for Jedi and Old Republic. It's very nice. You have Jolie and Basti here who would get the double dip since they have both tags, Jedi and Old Republic. Tenacity up is a nice bonus to ensure you won't be stunlocked before you even take a turn in Arena. Having units be immune to bonus turn meter moves before the unit has gone is a total game changer here. This is a totally different thing we've never seen before, guys. Many teams rely on turn meter swap very early on from, say, like a Thrawn or Rex doing Rexy stuff, throwing his arm up in the air, giving all that turn meter. If no one has gone yet, no one's going to get that bonus, and you won't be able to kind of work your way around Arena that way anymore when you're running against Revan in the opposition in the leader spot. So, whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know. It remains to be seen because, like me, there's a lot of people out there that have totally crap mods, and I survive in Arena each and every day by doing turn meter swapping and using Rex when I have to. So now that nonsense is going to be gone, we'll have to see with the dudes with crappy mods what we can actually do at this point. And then we'll talk about the survivability portion here, where they recover protection for anything out of turn. Pretty sweet, and as you'll see in the footage when we get to upload it, when those Jedi assist, they assist a lot, so there's a lot of protection regen. The 10% stacking max health reduction is a direct counter to Nest, as I mentioned before, and it's amazing. When you guys see it in the footage, you'll just see her health bar just shrink, and it actually gets down to like the 2 little bars that we all started with, like back in the day with Clone Wars Chewie and Jedi Consular. So it's pretty wild to see it. It's a direct counter to Nest. So pretty cool that they were actually able to build that into the kit. And the way it works is, in order for that max health reduction to take place, it stacks. They have to have a bonus protection up. So it's kind of like a little niche caveat there that they put in. So it's just another way of them being able to handle Nest. So it's pretty cool. And the last part to tackle here is the Revan-specific buff of Strategic Advantage. Lots of great versatility here. I mainly just bounced it back and forth between my two just high damage dealers, so like Revan and Grandmaster Yoda. It was pretty effective that way. I'm sure there's way more versatility around it than how I was using it in my limited testing, but pretty cool stuff. And we are not even close to being done here, guys. We have 2 more uniques. And let's see here. First one is called Savior, and there's no Zeta on this one. When another Jedi ally is active, Revan ignores taunt. The first time another Jedi ally would be reduced to 1% health. If Jedi Revan is alive, they recover 100% of their max health and protection, gain critical hit immunity for 2 turns, and then they take a bonus turn. While Revan is in the leader slot and not the ally slot, he can also be saved by Savior. So this is super interesting, guys. It's basically just anti-Traya to the max. It makes her big damage move in Saber Storm pretty much, I won't say useless, but just not a factor. Since they can have the ability to one-shot you, they basically have to do it all over again since you're getting 100% protection and health back. And I especially like this with like flimsy kits like Grandmaster Yoda. He's notorious for just getting jacked up super quick. So giving Yoda a second kind of life there, it's pretty nice. And lastly, his final unique here is called, there's a Zeta on this one, it's called Hero. Jedi Knight Revan is immune to stun and ability block. Revan has plus 10% tenacity, Hellsteel, max health, max protection, critical hit avoidance, defense, and critical damage. Other light side allies gain half of these bonuses while Revan is active. These bonuses are doubled while Revan is in the leader slot and not the ally slot. So the last one here, it's just more goodness to help modernize those Jedi kits, and a really nice bonus that they made it all light side allies instead of just Old Republic and Jedi. So again, it's going to modernize that damage and just make them just way more durable and way more just modern, right? So there is the kit reveal. I have been totally ignoring chat. I don't even know if... Oh my gosh. Holy hell. What is going on here? All right, guys. So there's the kit reveal. Did I get through it? Are you guys able to are you guys able to see me right now? Is it working? Uh-oh. Are you sure they said 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock mountain. No, we're not early, guys. It's all good. I got it, man. Guys, it's all good. It's all good, man. At least I think it's all good. Let me check my chat here. All right. Okay. Okay, you guys are freaking me out, man. I'm like over here thinking I totally screwed up. Oh god. Woo. Woo-wee. Okay. So now that we've okay, whew, you guys scared me. I was scared. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? What do you guys think of this Revan reveal? Oh, sorry guys, the camera was covering text. Let's go ahead and move that up here. Okay, question, Urza, what do you think about the kit and what do you like best? Thanks, brother. All right, Takedown Games. What I like about the kit is, well, he does everything. Like, he's got a counter to Ness, he's got a counter to Traya. I like that. The damage was sort of inconsistent at times. His basic is super sweet, though. I mean, it's just nuts. I do like the Forest Taunt ability. It is absolutely bonkers. Just being able to put that on Traya and just you like even some cases you can just one shot her with that all-in ability and just very early on in the fight. It's a total just I don't know. It can get really out of hand really quick with those guys. So I do like the kit. I'm just kind of bummed I won't be able to get it because I'm free to play. So, all right, what else do we got here? What other questions you guys got? Urza, will Revan work with KOTOR instead of Jedi? I did test a little bit with KOTOR, and it worked specifically good with Jolie and Basti. That's just because they get the double dip there. Wasn't as impressed with the others, with Mission and Zalbar and T3. I'm not saying it can't work. I didn't really test it thoroughly just because of the time crunch we had on this one. So, I think the Jedi were just a little bit stronger, having the taunts and having like all the abilities that that in his kit tag Jedi, and some of them with Old Republic don't get tagged. So, very impressed with the Jedi stuff. A little less impressed with the Old Republic. Not saying it can't work. More testing is required, I guess is what I'll say. Okay, what do we got? H key, baby. This is my dude right here. What about Sweet Basti now? So it's kind of a bummer, guys. So Basti was amazing at lead. She's still good with this team, but Revan is going to be the bona fide leader for Jedi. It's just not even close. Him being in the lead, his kit says so much about being in the leader spot. Him being there, it's absolutely crucial. It's important. So Basti's still going to be a good team player in that team. I mean, she spreads a bunch of buffs around. She can do call and assist. And the assists. This is the big thing with Revan's kit. The assists are so important with his kit, with Hermit Yoda, with Jolie, with Bastila, with Ezra. Those assists are giving you protection out of turn, you're able to hang in the fight against the Traya team. Any kit that has the assists, it really works well with Revan. So Basti does have an assist, and I think it will work pretty good with her. All right, let's see what else we got here, guys. How much more broken was Revan that they spent the weekend nerfing him? I don't know. From what I gathered from, I guess there was a testing audience. I think they just wanted to make sure they got it right. I don't necessarily say that she was broken or anything like that, or he was broken or anything like that. It may have been just getting the power level right. So we didn't get a whole lot of other words around that other than, they were just going to work on the kid a little bit more just to make sure they got it right. And I got to applaud him for that. I mean, it feels about right. It doesn't feel totally unbeatable. It feels very good on offense, but it's not unbeatable. And to me, Treya felt almost just too good. Like, she was just unbeatable. I think I want to make a video on how to counter Revan. As you guys know on my channel, that's like half of what I do is just making videos on how to counter people. So I'm excited to make a lot of videos about that. Urza, what is Revan's base speed? I can't reveal that yet, guys. That's just I can only reveal what was in the forum post. Direct focus animations look awesome. Yeah, it's super sweet. It's really cool. Let me go back here. Yeah, that animation is awesome. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Anditesh, my man, how are you? Will you do a live stream testing Revan when you can? I can, guys. Quite honestly, I wasn't even anticipating doing this live stream. I got really nervous because I'm more of a recorded type of guy. I don't know how good I would be in front of a live audience. I got really, really nervous prior to doing this. So maybe I'll do the live stream more often as I get more comfortable with it. You guys know I'm generally pretty scripted and like to be kind of hidden behind the scenes in case I flub up. Yeah, if you guys want to see live streaming from me, just let me know in the chat because honestly, like, I think I'm just better at making videos and being scripted. But if live streaming is something you guys want, just let me know. All right. Who would you suggest taking out of the standard Bastila team to make room for Revan? So I think the recommended comp, and the comp that worked best for me was Revan lead with Ezra, Hermit, GK, and Grandmaster Yoda. That was the comp that worked best for me. And Basti doesn't actually even fit in that comp, quite honestly. So, oh, thank you, Excelsior. I appreciate it, man. Guys, I'm totally out of my element here. This is not my comfort level. So thank you for the nice comments and the donations. Like, donations, wow. Like, I'm getting donations. I never thought in a million years, guys, to be quite honest. I'm just a dude who loves Star Wars. Like, this is just silly, right? You need to just practice live streaming. First one has been fine. Okay, great. Thank you, God of Ganja. All right. We got Izzy here talking about Revan. Who else we got here? We love you and we want to keep game changing. We want you to keep game changing in like a boss. Yeah, buddy. Like a boss. All right. Urza and Revan. Holy sh. Okay. Okay, that's rubies, right? I don't know what you scared me with that donation, man. I about crap my pants. 200. I have no idea how much that is, but dude, I appreciate it, man. That is super cool. I have no idea what that is. These guys are, sunglasses for this man. He is a baller. H-Key, baby. This guy, man, this dude has been around my channel for a very long time. He's been very supportive in my community on my Discord, so I'm a huge fan. Ruples, not dollars. Okay, I'm good with ruples. Hey, man, ruples are good. It's about $3. Well, hey, man, that's $3 I didn't have earlier. All right, what other questions you guys got about Revan? And I'll just talk about my initial thoughts. Now you have to get Revan. Well, not quite yet, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. Let's see what else. We're balling on a budget. Who does well into Revan? I haven't gotten to test a whole lot against Revan quite yet. All I know is there is some concern that Revan versus Revan could be a timeout type situation. So we'll have to monitor that. It's very early in the testing and the impressions we've seen. There was some concern that those fights go super long. So just keep that in mind. Again, we're not well-versed in the kit yet. So as we get more comfortable, those things should probably speed up and be less of an issue. So Interesting thought there. Urza thought about getting Revan there. My man Meow Baka, my man from the Haas Ski Report, Haas Ski Patrol. My partner on Rogue Actions, Urza, thought he was going to get Revan there for a second. I did. I was like, whoa. Oh. We're not at that level quite yet, guys. That's like mobile gamer level. Good old Maurice. Hey, man, I thought you guys were live streaming right now. Let's see. Who else we got here? Sorry, that was confusing. Hey, man, don't be sorry. You're the man. You've been around this channel for a very long time. I really appreciate it. It's Russian, therefore it's worthless. Hey, man, I married a Russian bride. She's amazing. She's quite a woman. She's absolutely fantastic. I met her in in college in accounting. The Russians, man, they know how to do it. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Did you ever try the advised team of Revan with Ezra? Yes, that was the team I found was pretty just plug and play out of the gate. Seemed absolutely amazing. I am sort of slightly disappointed that Jolie and Basti being with the Old Republic tag as well as Jedi didn't fit in like the kind of plug and play team that we thought Revan would be best around. So it is kind of a flavor loss for me a little bit, but it's still fantastic and they are good characters and you can use them. I did find that plug and play team that you mentioned there to be pretty good. Excelsior. Izzy says Izzy says Urza Lobot versus Revan. You guys know it can happen one day when the darkness is all around you. Lobot is coming back soon, guys. I have a lot of people asking me where versus the meta is, and it absolutely will come back one day pretty soon. I'm just kind of waiting for the right moment. I want to make them special, you know? That's like the old school stuff. We got to make it special. All right, who else we got here? Does Ayla call to assist Proc Revan's leadership? Proc Revan's leadership, how? Let me see here. What is he saying? Is that ability to shut down the turn meter gain at the beginning of a match, because that stuff enables so many teams like a Rex lead, like a Thrawn lead, a super fast Thrawn lead. That move alone, being able to shut turn meter gain down before a unit takes a turn, that has me slightly concerned. But I don't think Revan's totally, ridiculous by any means there. So, did I miss a donation thing? Oh my gosh, $5. Let's see here. All right, I'm going down, guys. I'm looking for these donations here. Sorry. Seth Mann just donated $5. There was nothing associated with that. And then we got, is it Dally Bear? 5K, $5. Thank you guys so much. It's super sweet of you. Again, sorry if this live stream totally sucks. I'm just getting my feet wet here, so Urza's Revan funds. Okay, what else we got here? Tuskens versus Anakin. All right, let's see here. Start the donation. There's a donation train. And you missed a donation. Oh, they want their money back. Sorry, guys. Do Jolie and Bastila get double bonuses because they are both Jedi and Old Republic? They double dip. Yes, they do. They have both faction tags, so they do get double bonuses. Thrawn and Nihilus were able to fit into Bastila lead Jedi team. Do you see them working at all with Revan lead? Honestly, guys, the kit with Revan is just so focused around Jedi. I don't know if they are going to be super good with that, super good outside of Jedi. You never say never because, Nihilus is Nihilus, right? And with these matches going super long, I could see a time where Nihilus could be on a Revan team simply because it's a long fight and no way to speed up a longer fight faster than having Annihilate go off a few times. So, very cool stuff. $10 donation from Raya Koth. Here's for your Revan fund. Keep up the good work. Dude, thank you, dude or girl, or y'all have to let me know. Thank you so much for the kind words and the Revan fund. Very cool stuff here. My man Pills is in the house. Pedro Castro, all the way from Portugal. My man, good to see you. Nihilus can still one-shot people. Cubs got it confirmed. Revan's savior won't save them. So there you go. If Cub says it's true, it's got to be true, right, guys? All right, here we go. Does Annihilate work against Revan Lead? I didn't get to test much against Revan Lead just because the news broke super early today, and I was expecting to test all night tonight. I think we're going to have footage for you tomorrow. I had what I read earlier, I was going to use in my video tomorrow, but just since it was go live time and go right now, I went ahead and read it, and I'll go ahead and probably do a video around how to counter Revan. I'm thinking that's... You're getting me with these rubies, man. I keep looking over. I'm like, oh, these big numbers. All right, let's see what else we got here, guys. Dance for us. Get the fun train going. All right. Smooth, little sway. You know, my kids do the floss. I can't do the floss. They you know, it's like totally the thing going on at school right now. Anyways. Let's go keep pressing on here. Thank you, HQ47 again, my man. No matter, dude, you don't have to donate money, man. It's all good, guys. Thank you, Urza, for the content. 1,000 money, sweet. Don't do Fortnite dances. All right, you got it, Queen is. EA Star Wars. How much money you make before you floss? Wow, EA Star Wars in the house. I have to get my son in here. He'll floss for us. Yeah, they're reading right now. I'm being a horrible dad. They're reading their books. They're doing their homework. All right, what else we got here, guys? Any other questions before I wrap it up? Anybody want to talk some more? Which one of his abilities do you like best? All right, well, I'm going to go with the lead, guys. And actually, no, I'm going to go with direct focus simply because that puts the non-dispellable mark on them, and that allows you to basically focus fire on any support character. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty sweet. That ability alone is going to make offense in arena so amazing for these guys. It's pretty great. All right, what else we got here? Hot damn. How much money to make you floss? Which dev is on right now? I'm not sure. Is that Crumb? Let's see here. Nice work. Your channel rocks. Love the channel, man. Keep it up. Great live stream. Germinial S, $20 Euro donation, man. That is big cash. Dude, you don't have to do that, man. I'm just here because I love Star Wars, man. You guys don't have to donate any money. I'm here because I love making content and I love Star Wars. So thank you so much, man. It's awesome. I just can't believe how nice people have been for donating to me. We don't let Crumb out of the basement. Poor Crumb. Hey, Urza, how's it going? Vito, nice to meet you, buddy. Good to see you guys. Yeah, more donuts. I'm upset. I have to wait for Revan for round 2. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, man. Don't be upset. It's okay for once in a while for the whales to get something. They do fund a lot of this game, and I've been able to have an amazing free-to-play experience for many, many years, and well, 3 years in this game. An amazing free-to-play experience, spending very little money. You guys know I've spent like $900 over 3 years. You average that out over all those days, it's like less than $1 a day. So it's okay this the time, as long as every rollout like this is not, exclusively for the people that spend a lot more money. So it's all right, guys. It's all right. I'm gonna get Revan the second time around, and I'm just fine with that. All right. I'm Meow Baka's guildmate. Well, Meow's my guy, so you're good in my book. Anitesh says, how do you feel Revan will do in Heroic Sith Raid? Again, I didn't get to test much of the Sith Raid quite yet. I imagine his kit, when you have these super long kits with just the word count gets insane, those guys can do stuff, man. We've seen all the guys with super long kits do pretty amazing things. So I would imagine he's going to play good in the raid. I didn't get a chance to test it yet just because I was planning on doing all my testing tonight. I'm looking to you on teams that can beat Revan. Well, you will be in luck, my friend, because that is one of the core tenets that my channel is built on. I am a casual player for the most part. I do prioritize arena, but I am looking very forward to making a lot of content that can showcase how to beat Revan. So you are in the right place, my friend. Let's see what else we got here. Nice viewers in all the streams. People help Cubs get Revan. Okay. Yeah, I heard about that. That was absolutely amazing stuff. And, I'm always just in awe, just the outpouring of support the community shows the game-changing crew here. All right, let's see here. New series, Urza versus Revan. Yeah, I like where your head is at, buddy. Doing a great job live streaming, Urza. Thank you, Mally. I really appreciate that. Izzy says, I'm super glad to have saved up 2 Zetas. Queen is, I am at 3 Zetas right now. I pre-Chewy, I think I had 6 or 7 saved up. So I'm at 3 right now. Let's see here. My man Dragon says, Urza, I have 2 Zetas saved up at the moment. Which 2 would you recommend, brother? You got to go with the leader ability, my man. The leader ability is super important for Revan. And then obviously the all-in attack. This last one here, Hero, I think it's kind of just the icing on the cake, to be quite honest. So those are the 2 I liked. But again, to each their own. Let's see. Takedown Game says, question, can you elaborate more on kind of Deathmark? So with Deathmark, a lot of people don't know this, but with Deathmark, when you put it on a character, it forces a taunt. You can't attack outside of the Deathmark unless there's like I don't even think you can attack outside of the Deathmark. So Mark functions the same way, where it forces the taunt, and you can just basically focus on that. It doesn't do the extra max health damage that like a Deathmark would do, but it's still fantastic because you just put it on a support character early on and just go to town. All right, let's see what else we got here. Lobot Love, bro. I should have wore the headset, guys. I should have wore the headset. I didn't anticipate streaming, so I got to figure out a way to wear my headset and actually have the monitor in the headset. Let's see what else we got here. Did Reddit burst into flames yet? Well, Reddit's always on fire, and they are a miserable bunch, as I've learned. So I'm sure it did, guys. All right. Let's see here. Does he ally Deathmark with direct focus? Does he ally? I'm not sure I follow that question, so I'm going to say no comment because I don't want to give you bad information. Emsa Kasky says, Urza, what do you think will be hot? Will Revan be hot? Red hot? Well, you better believe he's going to be hot. Red hot. All right, what else we got here? Thanks for all the live love. Urza, do you think Old Ben will be incredibly nerfed due to Hero? No, I tested with Old Ben, and he's good. I mean, Old Ben's just a fantastic tank. I mean, he's probably on the fringe of top 5 in terms of tanks. I'm probably missing the interaction you're speaking of, but I didn't notice anything crazy sick with Old Ben, so all good. And let's see what else we got here. Let's see here. Okay. Urza, do you think HK will be reworked when Revan is released? I hope HK gets a look. I really do. He's an iconic character, and I know you're a lore guy just like me and Atesh. And, Meatbag Love, man, that guy is amazing. So I would say, and here's just a side note on HK, guys. Out of all the Star Wars characters that have come and gone since the end of the original trilogy, HK, that is my guy, man. He is like his lore, the writing around HK was so amazing and so incredible. You go back and play KOTOR, and it's just every one of his dialogue responses is so well crafted and so well thought out. That is one of the most well developed characters in the entire Star Wars universe. So very cool stuff. Let's see. Are you going to get Revan? Dude, I am not getting Revan. I've talked about it a few times in the stream. I wish I was, but not quite getting it. What are the chances Darth Revan? I think it's high. And I speculated this on a long time ago. I think there's a strong chance we get a dark side Revan. And maybe that's a year from now. I think it's absolutely, everybody played Revan differently, so I think it makes sense. I played a dark side Revan, and I have a great story to share around this. I played a dark side Revan in KOTOR, and I got all the way to the end of KOTOR 1, and I was just murdering everybody. I was just a psychopath. And basically, Joe Lee, right before the final fight with Malik, Joe Lee stood up to me, and he was like my favorite character. And he was just like, dude, you are not going any further. Your reign of terror like ends now. And basically the only options are kill Jolie or turn to the light side. And man, I had like tears streaming down my face. And I was like, Jolie, you're my dude. I can't off you, man. And I turned to the light side. I could barely beat Malik. So it's just totally stupid, but fun. All right. Let's see what else we got here. What's up, Urza? Glad to see you going live so soon. Yeah, how much are you testing going to be once you get them from EA? Was planning on testing tonight. Have done a fair amount of testing. I don't know if I can really comment on how much I've done and when I got him, but yeah, I'll be doing more testing as time goes on for sure. Okay, guys. Well, it looks like my mic's kind of having problems here, so I'm going to wrap up. I just want to thank everybody for coming out for this just totally impromptu live thing that happened right now. I wasn't anticipating doing this. So you guys are all the best. Thank you so much for each and every one of you that donated. It's truly warmed my heart. Like, I just can't believe that people actually care to jump on with me. So thank you so much, guys. You guys have a fantastic evening. And yeah, I would normally do my whole outro here, but this is a live stream, so I'll have to come up with something different next time. You guys have a fantastic evening, and may the Force be with you.